Hi, it's Alaska Granny. When I go on a camp out, I use 3 different coolers, and the reason I do that is to keep drinks, the first few days of food, and the last few days of food, and I want to keep them separated. People are always wanting to get into the drink cooler, and that's going to get open and closed the most, so you want to keep your drinks away from your other food to help the other food stay cold as long as possible. Take different kinds of old soda or water containers or any kind of things like this and freeze them. Then you put those around the edges of your cooler and you put your food and your drinks down in there. So I would load all the drinks, put some of these around the edge, put the drinks in there, and then people are allowed to get a drink, but they need to remember, close it as quickly as possible because the cold air is going to escape. It's not like a refrigerator. It's not going to continue to manufacture it. Once you use up the potential of the ice, then it's thawed out. This one is for the foods that I would take for the first few days. And I would arrange with the meats on the bottom, and then the things like vegetables, eggs, cheese would go on a layer on top of it. And I would put wax paper between the layers, and if I have a rack that'll fit, I'll use that. And so what I'll do is I'll arrange it with, say chicken and vegetables. I'll put those in this section, and then say we're having hot dogs and condiments. I would stack those this way. And if I had hamburgers, cheese, and toppings, I would put those together. Eggs and things like that, and I would keep them together. So when I open it, I can pull out that meal and quickly close it to continue to keep things as cold as possible. Then the things that would go in the bottom cooler would be things that this cooler does not get opened for any reason until day 3 or 4 or however many days I have planned. I freeze everything that's going to go in there so it'll stay the coldest the longest. I'll use the biggest containers, maybe even like a vinegar bottle or something, the biggest frozen container I have. The reason I use these instead of ice is because when these melt, the water is contained. I still have fresh water, and I don't have a mess in the bottom of the cooler, and I don't have to worry about things getting contaminated from the liquid splashing all over different things. So if you have the very frozen one, you want to make sure everybody understands, don't open that one for any reason. Even put a blanket around it and a bungee cord or something, and always keep them in the shade. You want to keep your foods controlled and cold as long as possible. So try a few of these tricks, see if it doesn't help you enjoy your time on campouts, and please subscribe to Alaska Granny. Have a wonderful day.